So I stopped at the, whatever you call the seed store, hardware store, whatever, on my way home day before yesterday. Bought some potatoes, seed potatoes. Pretty funny story, these potatoes that I'm getting ready to plant. I've been wanting to plant some potatoes out here for a long time, but I never have gotten any seed potatoes. So when I stopped at that store the other day, main reason I ran in there real quick was to get some more basil seed. Where I planted those tomatoes the other day, I always like to put, I say I always, like I've done it a bunch. I've only had one garden. Last year when I planted my first tomatoes, I put basil, amongst them, companion planting with them. And I had aimed to do that again, but whenever I went to do it, I got over there in my seed bag and realized I was all out of basil. So I had stopped at the store to get some. That is when I saw the potatoes, and there happened to be a farmer standing there next to him. He had on those coveralls or overalls, whatever you call them, with the strap. I may go ahead and, no, I'll wait to do it all on camera. Let me see here. Let me see what kind of shot if I was to put it here in the middle. If I can still see you good. I think that might be pretty good right there. That way I can work on two at a time. Let me tilt you barely. Hey, good morning back to you, Carl. And so I was asking that fella if he knew a lot about them potatoes, because I see him standing right by them. And he said, yeah, I grow a lot of them. And I said, oh yeah? I said, I was thinking about dedicating, 3 or 4 rows to him. I showed him a picture of this setup, and he was like, I got 100-foot rows. And he said, I do 3 rows of potatoes. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I said, well, let me ask you this. Which ones are the best ones to get there? He said, best ones to get is these Kennebecs. So, or at least that's what I thought he said. So I ended up getting me some of them. And then he said also these Pontiac Reds are good. Well, by the time I'd gotten home, I'd already forgotten the other one. But I remember that first name, Kennebec. So I called the store that I bought them at. And I said, hey, it's Tanner. I was just there getting those potatoes. And they're like, yeah. I say, hey, what's the name of them potatoes I got? I said, these ones, I remember they called them Kennebecs, that guy told me. She started laughing. She said, it's Kennebec, Tanner. I was like, yeah, Kennebec. She goes, no, Kennebec, it's one word. I was like, I could have sworn I heard him say Kennebec, like a name, Kennebec. So anyway, I wrote down Kennebec, I believe. And then the Pontiac Reds. And he told me how he just plants them, about like that deep. And he said, and what you want to do is just kind of keep mounding it up. I'm sure a lot of you already know that. I've never grown potatoes before, so these ones that I'm getting ready to put in the ground here is going to be the first ones that I've ever grown. But that's the 2 varieties that I've got. Pontiac Red and Kennebec. I guess I'm going to do these Kennebecs first, since that's what that man told me to get. Hopefully I got enough. That big old sucker. That's goddamn Kennebec right there, son. Let's see. When that man told me every one of these little islets are a plant. Now, can I get them off in the proper size? Because I read online you need at least about a 2-inch by 2-inch square. So let's see what I can do with my first go around. Here in a matter of seconds, I'm going to be a goddamn potato farmer. So just go ahead and add that to my damn belt. I ain't got that one yet. It's coming. It's coming. Oh shit, it's coming quick too. Get ready. Look here. Y'all, let me show you this. I might have been a potato farmer in a past life. Look at that. That's what I'm putting in the ground here. Now, I went ahead and grabbed this. Seen it laying up there. He told me put them about as deep as that damn spade right there, I suppose. If memory serves me correct. That looks pretty good right there. Eye side up. Boom. That's her right there. Let me see if I can hold this thing steady enough. Can I get this in the shot? Can you see her down in there? There she is. There she is. Look at old potato farmer flowers here. Who'd have thought? The easiest possible thing to grow is potatoes, dude. Well, I sure hope you're correct. These are my first ones. God, I hope you're right. I like the sound of that, though. I do like the sound of it. I'm going to do, hey, I better do a row at a time until I see how far I'm going to get with this one potato here, because I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 total. But man, every one's got quite a few on it. I just cut a little cube out of that. Maybe you can see that on camera there. If you're like me, never done this before, I usually go 2.5 by 2.5, mix some coffee grounds and a little bit of sand in the soil. Well, I'll try to make it a little bigger. That might have been about that size. I don't know. Close. I appreciate the tip, though. But I ain't got no coffee grounds out here with me. Kennebec number 2. Let's see. I'm going to try to just put them dead center. He told me just do 1 per square. He said he spaced his about 12 inches apart. And that's about what this is by putting 1 per square. I mean, the cutout's 10.5 by 10.5. But I mean, I got them going here into the bare dirt. By the time you add the divider that I left here in between each one, that is 12 by 12. But if I'd have cut this square 12 by 12, I couldn't have left that divider. And I like having that divider. It just helps me keep track of my stuff easier on my chart. And y'all think I'll be able to get these potatoes back out of this dirt? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. What time is it getting to be? 8:50? I wish I would have looked at what time I started. Like you said too, I'm just trying to cut like cubes out best I can. I'll show you once I pop this one out. Boom. Well, I guess I'm making more of like a damn triangle, but you get the idea. Get these water lines back in place now. Phone may get too hot and overheat before I even get to the hour mark. Not sure. used to always say I was a useless boy. So I left my home, showing me was wrong. Head out on the road, singing my songs. Someday, man, I look my way. Everything that I dreamed of, it was real. Girls and cars, and big long cigars. And I caught the first. Those may be a little small, but I'm gonna plant them anyway and see how they go, or see how it goes, because dude, they still had them little islets up there at the top. Man, they look my way. Everything that I dreamed of, it was real. Girls and cars, and big long cigars. Got the first plane home so Papa would see. Boom, 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 boom. When I went home to show 'em they was wrong, all that I found was two tombstones. Somebody tell me, please, was I right or wrong? Oh, such a sad song. First I got lost, then I got found, but the ones that I loved were in the ground. Somebody tell me, please, was I right or wrong? If there's any way you can hear what I say, I never meant to do you wrong. Girls and cars, and all the world's long cigars. Papa, I just want you to know they couldn't take your place. Boom, 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 boom. When I went home to show 'em they was wrong, all that I found was two tombstones. Somebody tell me, please, was I right or wrong? Oh, such a sad song. First I got lost, then I got found. Ones that I love in the ground. I only wish you could see me now. Take a listen, Papa. Ooh, I love trying to play my guitar like a shooting star. Play one for Mama now. First I got lost, then I got found. Ones that I loved were in the ground. You could tell me, please, was I right or wrong? Dude, how many have I already got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm about to do number 7. I'm still on the same potato. Look how I'm cutting that up there. I mean, it's just tricks and stuff you know how to do when you're an experienced potato farmer like myself. I've been doing this so long. I mean, this is the 7th one in my life right here. I mean, how many do you got to plant before you're a pro? Look at that. I cut that out like it was my 7,000th. Come on. By the end of this summer, people are going to be calling me Spud. Oh, man. Right, careful with that knife. They're going to be calling me Nub. Yeah. Good God, a damn mighty. Come on. Ooh, that sun is getting warm. I'm not really seeing any more eyes on this. There's one kind of about to start right there. I may plant it. I mean, I can see it a little bit. I'll give it a chance. I'm going to give you a chance, fella. Anybody just hear that turkey? Back here behind me. Can y'all see that little bitty one right there on top? I mean, are those worth planting? I'm going to plant it. What's it going to do? Not grow? I'm going to roll the dice. Here goes. Instant that you love someone, it's a second when you have the peace. Reality runs up your spine, and the pieces finally fall. All I ever needed was one. Like freedom fields where wild horses run. Let me get another one. When stars collide like you and I, shadow the sun. Oh, all I ever needed was every old one. Pipeline from your hand. Second in this town. Second when you God dang it. All I needed was one. Like freedom fields where wild horses run, and stars collide like you and I, and shadows like the sun. Oh, all I ever needed Man, those are so close together. I'm probably just going to put that little cluster in there. That soon, that's a mixture of sun and boom together. That sun is booming in here right on this phone. I know it's getting super hot. I'm going to hop off here. Thanks to everyone that has tuned in and commented, and I will talk to you inside the next video.